Now,
Right.
they're not going to like this either, because this is going to be something that I think they would have seen as a massive opportunity to promote their brand. But from what we're hearing, Harry and Meghan aren't going to be major players in the coronation. They're going to be called, well, they've been described as fringe players at the King's
Yes.
coronation. That's if they choose to attend. Do we have any clarity yet on whether they're going to show up and what their role will be?
I don't know. I feel like we're still doing this cat and mouse game, Rita. I feel like our chances of making it onto the balcony are higher than theirs at this point. I don't know what's going on. I honestly hope they make it to the coronation just for continuity throughout history. But the thing is, it should be about Charles and Camilla. I mean, Charles, this poor man, he's waited almost 80 years to be king. Charles used to cry himself to sleep at night going, when is mommy gonna go to heaven? I want to be king. Why can't I be king? You know, he's waited decades and decades and decades. And then you've got Camilla. This is a really big deal for Camilla as well, because it's not just a coronation. This is her graduation from mistress to queen. Like, she's going from side chick to queen. She has hung in there for decades and decades, back from when Charles said he wanted to be a tampon and live inside of her. Like, this coronation, they finally made it to the coronation. You know, she's like here, she's like in the Olympics of side chicks, and now she's going to be the queen or queen consort or queen concubine, whatever they're going to call
Queen's
her.
consort, yes.
Yes. And I just hope that it's about Charles and Camilla. I do hope that at some point, if Harry and Meghan are there, that Prince George leans over and goes, I loved your episode of South Park. You know, I hope that happens, but who knows if they're going to make it to the coronation.
Oh, that would be hilarious. But no, Camilla's going to be the Queen's consort, not a concubine, and no longer a side chick. As I don't think she's ever been called a side chick before Link, so I think that will be a first, certainly on Sky News.
I respect the hustle. I mean, the broad has hung in there for decades and decades and decades. Like, she deserves this. She earns this. I mean, the most controversial thing I've ever said online is, I don't hate Camilla. I actually kind of like Camilla. I think she'd be fun to hang out with and throw them back with, to be honest. I'm excited for them.
I think that's not an unpopular opinion. I think, yes, for a period there, she was probably the most hated woman in Britain, but no longer. I think she is actually very well regarded. People do see her as someone who'd be a good time to, have a drink and a smoke with. And the fact that, she was a victim of circumstance in a way. She was in love with this prince, and he went off and married somebody else. And now they're living happily ever after. Link Lauren, thank you so much.